So here's a pretty crazy board. I got this at a thrift store and it had scooter mount on it. And here's the mounting hardware, the mounting holes. There was a handle. This thing was a scooter. So this board, if I had to take a guess, looks to me like a late 70s, early 80s. I haven't found any kind of manufacturing symbols or anything. It's got these trucks on it. The wheels are not original. I added the wheels and bearings just so it would work, but everything else is original. Oh, it's got a X on the hanger, so whatever that is. Anybody know how old this is? You know, I'm guessing late 70s, early 80s. But that board, like that grip design looks like mid to late 80s style grip, so it's hard to say. But this thing has no concave. It flexes. I mean, it's pretty stiff until you stand on it, and it doesn't turn very well. So I'd imagine that this thing's like basically good for going straight. There's like absolutely no kicktail at all. Zero concave. I mean, it fakies back and forth pretty good. And man, if this is all you had and you just wanted to get some cardio, this would be perfect. Or even just learning the basics of, you know, doing fakies both ways, which a lot of skaters don't get a chance to put enough time and effort into. However, this board, in its limited capacity and its dated design, is fully skatable. Even though it feels like my foot's slipping off the tail, as it probably is, because it's flexing down. But it's pumped solidly, it rolls nicely, and does not turn at all, and it turns horribly on a, if I try to kick turn it. And they're like, well, let's see a kick turn. Oh, whoa. Yeah, the truck's like, it's like the bushings are pretty hard. It's got original bushings in it. So I don't think these things were, the geometry on these trucks doesn't lend itself to a good turning type of, you know, experience. But, you know, board skates pretty good. I mean, it's about 5 inches wide, about like a 2.5 inch nose. It'd be like a 4-inch tail. But man, it skates pretty good doing fakies. Probably won't bomb any hills on it. Probably wouldn't hit the mega ramp with this thing. But I'm sure there's some crazy person who would drop in on a vert ramp and do airs. Pretty interesting board. So here's the board I normally ride. It's a big difference. So this is 8 3/4 inches, Indy 159s, Spitfire 60s, actually 59s, Spitfire 59s, Indy 159s, Bones medium bushings, hand-shaped board with a 15-inch wheelbase, and it's about 8 3/4 inches. Been riding this for a minute. I used to ride a board like this, original Lance Mountain shape. that Rune Glifberg started using, so I was getting the Rune Glifbergs for a while, and the Lance Mountains. It's a firm and flip. The best shape out there. Pretty rad. Well, that's what I ride. This is what I just rode. And prior to that, I was riding this guy here. So Dogtown with the Indy 215s and these super soft ABEC 11s. Pretty rad. Part of my skateboarding collection. Everything works on this ramp. Really can't complain.